never imagined that my life would take such a dark turn. My name is Emily Carter, and I'm about to share with you a horrifying tale that chilled me to the core. It all began innocently enough, a regular day like any other. Little did I know that it would plunge me into a nightmarish world of bloodshed and terror. One stormy night, as lightning danced across the sky, I found myself stranded in a desolate town, seeking refuge. I stumbled upon an eerie motel, its flickering neon sign barely illuminating the foreboding entrance. It was there that I first encountered the malevolence that would haunt me forever. A fellow traveler named Edward appeared charming at first, but his cold eyes and unsettling presence sent shivers down my spine. Within the motel's dimly lit corridors, I began to hear faint whispers, disembodied voices that seemed to emerge from the very walls. Unbeknownst to me, the building held a sinister secret, a secret that would soon consume my every waking moment. As the night wore on, I discovered that the motel's former owner was a notorious serial killer who had used the rooms to carry out his heinous acts. His vengeful spirit had become trapped within the building, forever reliving his sadistic crimes. The whispers grew louder, accompanied by haunting melodies that played throughout the night. The darkness came alive, casting long, twisted shadows that danced along the walls. Each shadow seemed to embody the malevolence of the killer's victims, their tortured souls trapped within the motel's confines. The air grew thick with fear as I realized that I was not alone. The spirits of the dead were determined to exact their revenge. Haunted by visions of the past, I delved deeper into the motel's history. I discovered a hidden passage that led me to a secret room, adorned with grotesque mementos from the killer's past victims. It was there that I came face to face with Edward, who revealed his true identity as the vengeful spirit of the long-dead killer. In a chilling confession, he divulged his plans to continue his reign of terror through me, promising to drive me to madness and force me to carry out his sadistic desires. Fueled by a mixture of terror and determination, I embarked on a desperate quest to free myself from the clutches of this malevolent spirit. Armed with ancient rituals and the knowledge of those who had battled similar forces, I sought out a group of paranormal investigators who specialized in cleansing haunted locations. Together, we devised a plan to confront Edward and put an end to his reign of terror. In the motel's dark heart, the investigators and I prepared for the ultimate battle. Armed with spiritual relics and an unyielding resolve, we ventured into the depths of the killer's lair. As the confrontation unfolded, Edward's malevolent power grew stronger, manifesting as grotesque apparitions and chilling screams. The battle between light and darkness raged, threatening to consume us all. In a climactic final stand, we managed to weaken Edward's hold on the motel's haunted realm. Through sheer willpower and a glimmer of hope, I confronted the spirit, forcing him to face the atrocities he had committed in life. In a moment of redemption, Edward's vengeful spirit dissolved into the ether, his victims finally finding solace in the embrace of the afterlife. Though the motel was finally cleansed of its malevolent presence, the horrors I witnessed remain etched in my memory. I carry the weight of that night with me, forever haunted by the lingering shadows that whisper in the darkest recesses of my mind. The experience forever changed me, a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that lurks beneath the surface. In the small, isolated town of Ravenwood, nestled deep within a dense forest, stood a centuries-old mansion. The townsfolk whispered tales of its dark past and the restless spirits that roamed its halls. None dared to enter, until one day, an invitation arrived in the mailboxes of 6 unsuspecting individuals. The invitation, adorned with elegant calligraphy, beckoned them to the mansion for a night they would never forget. Excitement and curiosity mingled with apprehension as the recipients debated whether to accept. In the end, their shared sense of adventure overcame their fear, and each one decided to attend. As twilight fell, the 6 guests arrived at the mansion. The air grew thick with tension, and a sense of foreboding settled over the group. The doors creaked open, revealing an expansive foyer bathed in a pale, ghostly light. The guests exchanged uneasy glances as they stepped inside, unaware of the sinister events that awaited them. Within the mansion's labyrinthine corridors, the guests embarked on a haunted journey. Whispers echoed through the halls, their words too faint to discern, yet laden with an otherworldly power that sent chills down their spines. Doors slammed shut, seemingly of their own accord, trapping the guests in claustrophobic rooms where their deepest fears materialized. One by one, the guests faced their haunting visions, a specter from a painful childhood memory, a twisted reflection of their true selves, and a relentless pursuit by an entity that fed on their terror. The mansion seemed alive, manipulating reality to amplify their fear and exploit their weaknesses. As the night progressed, the guests began to unravel the mansion's macabre history. They discovered that it was once owned by an enigmatic figure named Lucius Ravenscroft, a man obsessed with the occult. Legend had it that he conducted dark rituals within the very walls that surrounded them. sealing the mansion's fate as a magnet for the supernatural. In their quest for answers, the guests stumbled upon a hidden chamber, adorned with arcane symbols and forgotten manuscripts. The pages revealed the truth, a pact forged by Ravenscroft with malevolent spirits, binding their souls to the mansion for eternity. The guests realized they were merely pawns in a sinister game of the supernatural. With newfound determination, the guests resolved to break the curse and escape the clutches of the mansion. They gathered the remnants of their shattered courage and embarked on a treacherous journey deeper into the heart of darkness. As they delved into the mansion's hidden depths, their every step was met with resistance. Phantoms materialized, moaning their anguish, while the walls dripped with an otherworldly substance that seeped into their very souls. The air grew suffocating, and the temperature plummeted to bone-chilling lows. In a chamber bathed in an eerie glow, the guests discovered the source of the mansion's malevolence, an ethereal figure shrouded in darkness, the embodiment of Lucius Ravenscroft's twisted desires. With eyes ablaze, the figure turned to face them, unleashing a torrent of supernatural forces that threatened to consume their very essence. The guests, united by their shared ordeal, harnessed the flickering remnants of their dwindling hope. Drawing strength from within, they confronted the apparition, reciting ancient incantations they had uncovered during their journey. The words reverberated through the chamber, defying the spectral entity's dominion. As the final words of the incantation faded into the ether, the mansion convulsed, as if in agonizing protest. Shadows retreated, and the oppressive presence lifted, leaving only an eerie silence in its wake. The guests emerged from the chamber, their bodies weary but spirits renewed. They stepped outside, greeted by the first rays of dawn peeking over the horizon. The mansion, once a beacon of darkness, now stood dilapidated, its haunting legacy forever shattered. The guests, forever changed by their harrowing encounter, dispersed, vowing never to speak of their ordeal again. But deep within the whispering woods of Ravenwood, the memory of that night lingered, a tale passed down through generations, a reminder that even in the face of unspeakable terror, courage can triumph over darkness.